Long ago, in the days when Israel had no king, the land faced turmoil as the people prioritized their own ways over God's commands. This amazing faith-filled story can be found in Judges, chapters 4 and 5. For 20 years, the nation of Israel suffered immensely under the harsh rule of King Jabin and his formidable commander, Sisera. But amidst this atmosphere of oppression and fear came forth a beacon of hope, Deborah. Deborah was not a warrior, nor was she a queen. She was a prophetess, a woman who loved and worshiped the Lord God Almighty with all of her heart. Intently listening to God in prayer, thus she was able to guide her people with wisdom and integrity. Deborah's reputation was such that people from all areas of Israel would come to sit beneath her palm tree, seeking her judgment and counsel. Her strength was not in wielding a sword or commanding an army, but rather in her deep, deep faith and unshakable conviction in the God of the universe. One day, Deborah received a divine mission from God, a mission that would transform her nation, the nation of Israel. God instructed Deborah to summon Barak, a mighty warrior judge for Israel, and command him to rally 10,000 men to confront the enemy of Israel, Sisera's forces. "Has not the Lord, the God of Israel, commanded you?" she declared to Barak, urging him to take action and promising that God would deliver Sisera into their hands. Barak hesitated, fear gnawing at his resolve. "If you will go with me, I will go," he said. "But if you will not go with me, then I will not go." Without hesitation and with unwavering faith, Deborah consented. "Surely I will go with you," she said. "But know this, God will award this victory through the hands of a woman. Now go up, for this is the day in which the Lord God has delivered Sisera into thine hand." The day of the battle arrived. Dark clouds amassed and heavy rains drenched the land as Sisera's iron chariots filled the valley. The formidable chariots, symbols of Sisera's unmatched power and glory, became stuck and entrenched in the mud-filled waters that formed quickly on the ground. In that very moment, God's hand was unmistakably apparent, fighting for Israel. With courage renewed by faith, the Israelites charged into the battle and Sisera fled the battlefield on foot. But Barak and his Israeli army pursued swiftly after their enemy, and all the host of Sisera fell upon the edge of the sword that day, and there was not a man left standing alive. In his flight, Sisera, the commander of the fierce enemy army, sought refuge in the tent of Jael, for he was very weary from the battle and sought a place of rest to recover. She offered him some milk to drink and covered him up to rest. Unbeknownst to him, Jael proved to be God's instrument for his demise, finishing the work that the Lord God had initiated through Deborah's guidance and courage, by fiercely driving a metal nail into his temples as he lay fast asleep from the fierce day's battle. In the aftermath, Deborah joyfully lifted her voice in a glorious song of praise to the Lord God for his supernatural divine intervention. They celebrated together with immense gratitude for the miraculous victory given by a faithful and loving God who hears the earnest prayers of his loving creation. Her song resonated throughout all Israel, a melody of triumph, hope, and steadfast faith. Deborah serves as a powerful testament that unwavering faith can achieve the impossible. For the Bible clearly states in Matthew 19:26, "With God all things are possible, so ask and believe, and you shall receive." Her leadership was anchored in her belief in God's promises, which never ever return void or fail. So ask for the impossible, and by unmovable faith in God, you shall receive. Today, God continues looking for modern-day Deborahs, those who will listen, obey, and believe in his wonder-working power that triumphs through the impossible in your life. Just believe in your heart as you ask and pray, and know the victory is yours today.